Okay, we are going to run through our BB.5, graph the function in Vertex form. So we're going to use our transformations here, and I'm going to start with a little snippet so that I can write on it. So my function is 4x squared. So my a here is 4, and my only transformation would be that it has a stretch of 4. So my h is 0, my k is 0, which means my vertex didn't get moved. So I'm going to place a point at 0, 0, and then to use my a trick, I'm going to step to the right one and count my a. So my second point is going to be right there at 1, 4. Okay, so now I'm first going to go through, notice it says if you make a mistake, you can erase your parabola. So you're going to click 2 points. The first point is going to be your vertex. The second point is just going to be another point. So see how I made a mistake? To make it disappear, I just put one on top of the other. Okay, so put a point at 0, 0, and then I'm going to step to the right one and count up 4, and that's going to be my graph. So my only transformation there was A. So this one, my A is -7. That's my only transformation. So my vertex is at 0, 0. I'm going to step to the right and down 7. That's my second point, and that's going to give me that graph. Same thing here, start at 0, 0, step to the right, down 5, since my A is my only transformation. Step to the, whoops, put it in the wrong place, so I'm going to put that point on top of that point, and then step to the right, up 7. All right, so this one, 4x squared plus 1. Then I'm going to snip here. So 4x squared plus 1. That means my A, why isn't it writing, is 4. My H is 0, and my K is 1. So my vertex gets moved gets moved up 1. My H doesn't move me, so my vertex is now 0, 1. Then I'm going to use my A. I'm going to step to the right and go up 4. Okay, so my 2 points for this one. My first one is going to be at 0, 1. Then I'm going to step to the right and count up 4 from that point. That's how I get my second point, that step to the right and go up. So x squared minus 3. Let's look at it first. X squared minus 3. My A is 1. My H is 0 because there's nothing in the parentheses with the x. And my K is -3. So my only transformation is down 3. So my vertex moved from 0, 0 to 0, -3. My A is 1, so I'm going to step to the right one and go up 1. So my 2 points on this one. First one is going to be at 0, -3. That's my vertex. Then I'm going to step to the right one and up 1 because my A was 1. This has a H of -6. So on this one, my A is 1. My H, don't forget it's x minus a -6. You've got to take the opposite there. And I don't have a K, so 0. So my only transformation is to the left 6. That's from my H there. So my vertex is moving from 0, 0 to the left 6, which is right there. And then my A is 1, so I'm going to step to the right and go up 1. So my 2 points here, I'm going to start at 0, -6. I'm sorry, let me back up. I'm going to start at -6, 0. Step to the right one and up 1. I didn't quite get that right. And there we go. I'm going to do the 10 questions it lets me since I'm not signed in. So -x squared plus 4. On this one, my A is -1. My H is 0. And my K is 4. So my A of -1 means that I'm going to reflect. So it's going to be opening down. My K of 4 means that I move up 4. So my vertex is going to move from 0, 0 to 0, 4. And then when I step to the right, I'm going to count down 1. So that's going to be my second point. Okay, so taking a look here, the +4 moves me up 4. That's my vertex. The A equals -1. I'm going to step to the right 1 and go down 1. All right, good. This one's got lots of transformations for us. Woohoo! All right, so on this one, my A is 7. My H is -7. Remember, it's x minus h, so that's x minus a -7. And my K is 1. So this one's going to make it more narrow. So I'm going to step to the right and go up 7. This -7 means that I'm going to go to the left 7. And the +1 means I'm going up 1. So my vertex is going to be moved from 0, 0. I'm going to go to the left 7 and up 1. So my vertex is going to be -7, 1. Then I'm going to step to the right and count up 7, which will be right there. All right, so taking a look, I am going to start by going from 0, 0 to the left 7 and up 1. So that's my vertex. To get my second point, I'm going to use my A equals 7. I'm going to go to the right 1 and up 7. Didn't quite get it. To the right 1 and up 7. That'll give me my second point. And submit. All right, let's do this one. We'll go ahead and do the 9 that we can, or the 10 that we can, since I'm not signed in. So here, my A is -7. My H is -2. They gave me lots of negative H's, didn't they? X minus a -2. My K is 4. So this one's going to open down and be narrow. It's going to go to the left 2 and up 4. So I'm going to start by moving from 0, 0. I'm going to go to the left 7 and up 2. That'll put me right there. And then my K is my A is -7. So I'm going to step to the right 1 and down 7, which will put me right there. So let's take a look. So again, I'm going to start by going from 0, 0. I'm going to go to the right 2 and up 4. I think I did that snapshot wrong. I did. I went to the right 4. Uh-oh. To the right 2 and up 4. That's where my vertex should be, is at -2, 4. I counted the wrong way. Sorry about that, but here I am fixing it. Then my A is -7, so I'm going to count to the right 1. I'm going to step to the right and count down 7. And I think I counted down correctly. All right, and I've reached my daily limit. Darn it. Notice here, it's not going to let me do this one, but I want to just talk about it because on this one, my H is positive. My A would be -3, my H would be 9, and my K would be -4. So I'm going to move from 0, 0 to the right 9, down 4, and then when I count my A, I'm going to step to the right and count down 1, 2, 3, right there. So it would look like that. Okay, and that is it for this IXL.